Welcome to Wisdom Wednesdays. It's going to be our new little series we do for work tips and life tips for youngsters. As we spoke about a while back, some of them are really struggling. The concept of work is just above their minds sometimes, and their parents have done them a disservice. So perhaps every week we can do a little tip about work, how to succeed in work, and maybe some tips on life. Help them youngsters out a little bit. Well, today is going to be episode number 1. So the very first tip that I would give a youngster nowadays, if you want to get a job, if you're actually wanting to work, if you want to become something in your work, the very simplest thing that you can do should be one of the most important things you do already. A lot of you just don't have a clue. Simplest thing you can do, my biggest pet peeve of all, have yourself to work on time. You know, nowadays it seems to be getting to work on time seems to be an option with a lot of people. And, well, that dog don't hunt. If you want to have any kind of success in your job, you need to get there and be there on time when you're supposed to be. Not 10 minutes late, not 30 minutes late, not 5 minutes late. None of that, oh, I was only 5 minutes late. Well, you know what? If you were 5 minutes late, you were still late. If you want to impress somebody that's going to employ you, the very first thing that will impress them is if you show up to work on time. This ideology nowadays is you just get there when you get there. Well, it just don't work. You can be one of the best workers your employer has, hardest working person on the job. But you know what? If you can't get there to work on time and you're late all the time and your boss can't rely on you to be there on time, it just defeats all that good work that you've done. So that's my free tip for you youngsters today, and some of you older ones too that ain't figured it out. Get to work on time. We'll go into a little more depth on that idea. We'll put that on the YouTube channel, and that'll be in our playlist we're going to make called Wisdom Wednesdays. We'll go into a little long form on it. So if y'all want a little more on that, jump over to the YouTube channel. We'll talk about it a little bit more here. We'll see you next week.